All right, so let's get right into it. So, what we're going to be talking about today is how to obtain business credit part three. All right, so the third step to obtaining business credit is to make sure you have a professional address. So, this is so key to obtaining business credit is having that professional address. So some companies I like to use, I'm not being sponsored by any of them, but some companies that I've used in the past, I used Regis before. I have used iPostal1. iPostal1, I would suggest if you're on a budget, you can use iPostal1. It's only $99 a month, and they're pretty much national. They're all over. I actually use them for my other businesses. That way I can have a virtual or an actual physical presence in all the other cities and states that I do business with for my other business. So with that being said, iPostal1 has been cost efficient for me and my other businesses. And then, yeah, so those are some two that I actually use for also TurnCom 360. And I'll actually post these links in the bottom description. But TurnCom 360 can allow you and help you locate those services. And I do want to also shout out that TurnCom 360 is a woman-owned small business. So they also can help you with the S corporation. They can also help you with other services that you may need for business credit. But back to the reason you need a actual virtual, or I'm not going to say virtual, but it's technically a virtual address. But the great thing about having this virtual address is that when the companies that you're going to be applying for business credit Google your business, they're actually going to see a corporate building. So right now, if you Google like Regis is they're like a co-working office that allows you to come in. You can actually work there. But they also have like many offices as well. But you also can do like a virtual address with them. They look like a more of a corporate building. So if you were to get an address with Regis, when they Google when a company, quote unquote, if it's American Express or whoever you're trying to get business credit with, when they Google your business, because this is part of the algorithm that they're going to use to determine if you're going to be approved for business credit, they're going to see a corporate building and not your home address. So the key thing I want to also mention, this is a little secret, and that's going to really, really take you a step ahead of the game when it comes down to business credit, is making sure when you are doing your Secretary of State incorporation, making sure that your virtual address is on that as well. Because all of this stuff is public information. It's public information. Anybody can look your business up. And if you have your home address, you definitely don't want people to know where you live. So with that being said, I just encourage you, even if you're not getting business credit, you need to have a virtual address, y'all. Another key thing to being successful and getting approved with business credit, I'm giving you some good nuggets, so make sure you're taking notes, um, is not being your own registered agent on the Secretary of State's website, okay? Do not be your own registered agent. They can pull all of that. Now, when it comes down to algorithm, so we're talking about the algorithm, which we need to know how that works. So this is why that reason I have been so successful with business credit is I know the algorithm and what they're going to be looking for when they're actually looking for business credit. So with that being said, when they do the algorithm part of it, you don't want them to have your name on the Secretary of State's website, because they're going to run the Secretary of State's website. And if your name is the registered agent, they may try to ask you for a personal guarantor. And we don't want that, right? We don't want our name attached to our business credit, okay? So with that being said, just make sure you have a different person as a registered agent and not yourself. So if you are interested in me becoming your registered agent, I will post information on that below, and I will be happy to be your registered agent. All right, with that being said, let's sum up everything that we talked about today, which is first watching the previous videos, the other two videos that we talked about, right? So we can like make sure we're doing everything correctly. And then today, after you do step 1 and step 2, part 1 and part 2 of the previous videos, Then what you want to do is get that virtual address. Okay, that's what your homework is to actually get that virtual address. So we've got to take action, y'all. We're not about talk. In 2023, we actually are taking action in 2023, and I need everyone watching this to take action. So let's get that virtual address going. Also, if you need help with any of this, you can actually attend my business credit class. I have a business credit coaching class every month. It's group coaching, and it's live. We're on Zoom, so we're actually going through everything together. I'm actually showing you how to obtain business credit. You're going to be successful at getting business credit. If you do the steps and if you do the work, you will be successful with obtaining business credit, y'all. Okay, so make sure you sign up for my business credit class if you need help with any of this. I also have where you can schedule a 101 coaching. If you need 101 coaching, you don't want to do group coaching, then we can do that as well. I will have that link posted for you as well. But thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.